Hi everyone, welcome back to Sheri Approved this week. I hope you all are doing well as usual. And today's video, well, it was inspired and it was also a reminder. So this week I was catching up on videos from Nelly B, Chanel. For those of you who don't know her, she's also another local Trinidad and Tobago blogger and YouTuber, and she's fabulous, especially with hair products and that kind of thing. Very, very fun loving and bubbly personality. Go check out her channel. I will link it down below. But she was talking about her quarantine empties, or the products that she used up during this period that we've been home. And then I'm like, oh my god, I have been piling up empties for the longest while, and I have not filmed an empties video in so long. So in today's video we will be discussing my empties. Now the thing is, I actually do have, I should say had a lot more, but for some reason your girl forget that she's supposed to be collecting empties in a particular cupboard that my husband does not know where it is. So I completely forgot I'm supposed to be collecting my empties, and there are things that I had finished and I just threw it out, completely forgetting. So one would be my SPF. So if you follow me again on Facebook and Instagram on my stories, just this week I shared my True Seeker SPF, which was finishing, and I actually cut off the top of the tube to get the rest of the SPF that was in, and of course when I took it out I just threw it in the bin and completely forgot. But anyway, let's get started. But first I have something to show you, and this whole one. Beside that is this. We will not talk about this. You all see what's going on here? All of these are Bath and Body Works shower gels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there are 3 more in the bathroom still, simply because I couldn't fit it in the bag. Seriously, y'all know that I love Bath and Body Works shower gels. It is, for me, the most budget-friendly shower gel that meets, the kind of clean that I like, the feeling I love on my body. I do have some higher-end ones that I save for special occasions, if you know what I mean. But yeah, those are the ones that I use most. So yeah, I go through those like crazy. I love the shower. What can I say? But as we're on the topic of shower gel, let me look at the things that I finished from the bathroom. So this is actually another shower gel, or body wash, I should say. This is from Dr. Teal's. I actually picked this up from Superfarm. I picked up this, as well as they also have like an exfoliating scrub. I can't remember if it's a body scrub or foot scrub, but I specifically use that one for my feet, the scrub. It's really nice. This one was the Deep Marine Kelp, and this line has, well, Dr. Teal's is well known for that, right? The Epsom salts. And I must admit, this is not the scent that I'm accustomed to when it comes to Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works might be either perfumey or sweet or flowery or fruity or wherever, whichever, or sometimes deep and woodsy. So this had like a very clean scent, but it was also a very spa-y scent. And is it probably because of the essential oils? But you could get that sense of the sea. You see, this marine kelp definitely was there. So I was like, do I like it? But actually, the more I used it, I actually really, really enjoyed it. And this was a huge, huge, huge bottle. And I finished it. I loved it. And if I go back to Superfarm, because that's where I picked this up, I may pick up another one. I know they have some other scents, but yeah. So also in the bathroom, I also finished another one of these. And these are my absolute favorite body scrubs. This is the Tree Hut Tahitian Vanilla Bean. So this is just another scent. In fact, I don't think there's a scent in the Tree Hut Shea Body Scrubs that I did not like. And they are sugar scrubs. Oh my God. And this container is finished, and the scent is just perfume in the air right now, and I could just breathe it in. They smell so amazing, and on your body, listen to me, your skin is like a baby bottom, and I'm seeing that like everywhere. This is not something that I use very often, maybe once a week, once every 10 days, because it is it is a good scrub, but your body feels amazing. And side note, my husband loves to touch me a little bit extra after I use that. What else did I finish in the shower? So I was running out of this. So you all know I love this, right? Like using a wet skin moisturizer absolutely changed my body game, my shower game. So I use them this when you finish shower and on wet skin you pour some, and I know a lot of people still have to grasp that concept, putting lotion on your wet body, but when it's formulated like this, it's made specifically to do that. So it will grab on that moisture, and then you towel off, your skin feels amazing and it stays hydrated all day. I don't even need to go back and lotion my body or put on oil or something after I use this. So a lot of times after I shower and stuff and I get ready, and y'all know your girl must do her skincare routine, sometimes I might forget to put on a lotion because I had done this, and there is no problem because my skin feels perfectly fine. I was actually chinksing on it because my my stash was going down, but I recently got topped up, so be back in business. This is actually another one of the Bath and Body Works body washes, but this one is the moisturizing body wash, and they come in these tubes. These feel really nice if you have drier skin. Not like the other one can't be used on dry skin, but if you have drier skin, these feel amazing. And I love these tubes. I finished like a couple. Oh, probably left it in the bathroom. Did I anything else here in the bathroom? Yeah, I used. So you all remember, this is the Innisfree green nonsense I'm saying. This is the Innisfree cleansing oil, and this is the green up one that wasn't my favorite. I prefer the green tea one, so but I did finish it. I made my way through this, and what I like about this is that, I mean, just like the other one, it works really, really well to break down my makeup. It does the job. This one is a little bit lighter than the other one, but I didn't fancy too much the fragrance of this. I mean, it smells nice, but it's a little bit too strong for me. Didn't burn my eyes or anything, but yeah, that was just a personal preference, right? And then the next thing I finished was this. This is the Good Molecules Instant Cleansing Balm, and I have nothing but good things to say about this. This is a really, really good cleansing balm. From Good Molecules. I think it's one of the better products, and I like it. It is, I can't remember the cost right now in terms of the price per ounce, but I did do a whole post on that. My Hamish still works out a little bit more budget friendly, and so I love that, but this works just as fine and it does the job, right? What else do we have here that I use in the bathroom? I can't really see, so I'll just go randomly, right? So if you looked at my 2019 skincare discoveries, I finished another one. Love, love, love this. This is the Purito. I always forget the whole name, right? Centella Green Level Calming Toner. All skin types, especially sensitive. And especially if you're extra sensitive, they just came out in the unscented version of this. And then I was like, this has a scent? It does, but it's very, very mild, but very, very refreshing. And so they came out with the unscented version of this. If that at all bothers you, you need to try it. It is amazing. I finished another one of these, and this is the Botanic Ferment Rice Essence, and this is an essence that I love, especially to use in the daytime. It is brightening, but I don't know, for some reason the lightness, it absorbs into the skin really, really well, and I don't know, I just love how this looks under makeup. So yes, yeah, I like that. And I'm starting to sweat. You all have no idea, these lights in front of your face when you're filming, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm trying not to make this video too long. So what else I finished in skincare, and anybody else does this? Do you like still keep packaging? I keep so much packaging. My sister is always like, why are you doing that? But yeah, so I finished this, another one of these, cleaned it out really, really well. I love, love, love this. There was another green tea matcha mask that I used to like before, and it's good, but then I discovered this one. This is the Hebe P one, and I love this one even more. It works really well on a number of different skin types to really deep clean the pores, but this isn't dry out your skin or anything. It's actually really hydrating, gives your skin some nice antioxidants, and I love, love, love this mask. I think this is my second container of this, and I do have a backup, of course, because I love, I really, really enjoy that one. Oh, and there's another SPF that I finished. So this was one of the earlier K-Beauty SPFs that I use. This is the Etude House Sunprise Mild Airy Finish. Now, I want you to be mindful of the fact that there is a one, it says Sunprise or Airy Finish or something like in a tube. Apparently, the formulation is not the same. I have not tried it, or I can't remember if I probably did, knowing me. But it's not the same. This is the one that you want to get. This one performs really, really well. It is a nice, comfortable matte finish, not a drying finish at all. And many, many skin types can use this. Etude House says that even sensitive skin can use it. And it was a good SPF for me. I really, really rotate between the SPFs. More Empties. So let's stick on skincare before I move on to the others. So a couple of things that I finished, and this is rare. Like, it takes me a while to finish serums. But yeah, so I finished these. So this is my Baha Vitamin C Serum. This is the second bottle I've finished. Well, the first one, I didn't finish it completely, and I'll tell you why, because that one I did not store in the fridge. So it did like oxidize to the point where I couldn't use it anymore before I finished it. Maybe I had about 1/3 left in the bottle. So this time when I opened my new one, I did put it in the fridge, and it totally made a difference. This stayed really good for me up until the end, and I can appreciate the difference that the refrigeration made in that process. Keep in mind that when you have an L-ascorbic acid-based vitamin C, that you want to be careful about oxidation. From the time it starts to turn yellow, literally the product has lost its effectiveness, and it's not going to do for your skin what it was doing initially. So you will need to change it out. And that's one of the disadvantages of L-ascorbic acid. As much as they put things in there, like different ingredients to help stabilize it, it will still oxidize at some point. So these don't have as long as a shelf life as vitamin C derivatives. So you can keep that in mind, but they work like much faster. And then of course these two. So I did review the Glycolic serum from Baha, really good. And then of course the retinol. No, a lot of people have been asking me to do another Baha video with some other products, because they have a lot of other products that I have tried, and some of the new ones I actually saw this week that they're bringing out. So I actually ordered those to also test. So I am going to have in the next couple of weeks another Baha review video, which will feature some of the newer products or the other ones that I didn't talk about. But I'm going to sneak peek and tell you all that this is a boss. Like, this retinol, fantastic. If you do well on the ordinary Grand Active formulas, you could definitely use this. This will be a little step up, but it is an amazing retinol, and that's what I'll say there until we do that video. Any more skincare? I don't think so. So let's go to makeup. So this is a L'Oreal Infallible. Like, my bottle looks very, very dingy. L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender Setting Spray. And Sheri, how come you're finishing setting sprays during quarantine? Because I put on makeup to film videos. I also do, however, I've started putting on makeup as well. Some days in the week, not all the days. Sometimes I have meetings for work, and, you know, just to present myself a little bit, you know. So I do, and so I finished this one. This is a good drugstore setting spray. I discovered this, and this blew me away because somebody recommended it to me. So at first I had ordered this one. This is the Milani Make It Last, the matte charcoal setting spray. Absolutely love and recommend this product. And because of that, of course, I bought backups, because I think I did talk about it in my 2019 makeup discoveries. So yeah, I have finished another one of these, and I have two more backed up. I also finished this. Look, I have foundation on the bottle. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. And while I did use this as a primer, I am not going to so much like give my opinion on it as that. I mean, it's fine. It's like a hydrating one. So I mean, yes, I do like hydrating primers, but that wasn't so much a reason why I'd use it. But you could actually use this to set your face. You could also use this to refresh your face. So sometimes when I do more matte foundations, I would actually use this sometimes to set it. And a lot of times I also use this to mist my brush if I want to like intensify a shadow or something like that. It works really, really well for that. I love these little bottles too, because they are travel friendly. And while it's looking so small, this actually has more than a full ounce in it. So this was nice, and they have some other really nice ones in the Wet n Wild, these sprays, the line. So yeah, you could look at that for very budget friendly. Somebody must get left out, right? So this was a skincare item, and this is the Benton Fermentation Eye Cream. You all would have seen me use this in some like skincare videos and so on. So yeah, the cover is gone. But this was a really good eye cream. I loved it because it was a little bit thicker than some of the ones that I actually use. And I loved using it, especially at nighttime. I could use it in the day, but I loved using it, especially at nighttime. It worked really well. This has fermented ingredients, and fermented ingredient is something that I'm getting a lot more in my skincare. I may have to do a post on that soon so that you could understand like why it's so important. But it's full of extra antioxidants, and that fermentation process just totally bumps up the entire, like the benefits you would have gotten from that particular ingredient. So just a few more items. We need to do this really quickly. And this This, my dear people, the CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream for oily skin. And this is the shade 550 Medium Deep. This has been for me in the last couple years, maybe 2-3 years, my favorite BB cream. Anytime I'm doing a no makeup look, or I want something really, really quickly to just head out the road, or sometimes I'm even at home and I just want to use something to just quickly even out my complexion, I reach for this. This is so lightweight. I can apply it with a brush. I can apply it with my fingers. If I do it with my fingers, it just goes in simply like a moisturizer. If I want a little bit more coverage with this, not like it's not full coverage or anything like that, your skin is going to show through. But yeah, I would use this with a brush sometimes. I have put this on and do like full eyeshadow and all of that, and every single time I put this on and I post a picture in my stories or anything, I always get a lot of requests asking about it. So this, I have gone through multiple tubes of this. I highly recommend it, and this is a good shade for me, 550 Medium Deep. The problem with CoverGirl sometimes is the shade range always, you know, but then again, it's a BB cream, so it's not necessarily meant to be like a foundation. And of course, if you want, you could actually put your powder that matches your skin tone on top of it and works fine. And on makeup as well, you all know how much I love this. I finished another one. This is the BH Studio Pro powder empty, and this for me is like, you all heard me say this before, like a dupe to the MAC Studio Fix powder, which breaks me out. A lot of MAC products break me out, so that's why you don't really hear me talking so much about MAC. I know a lot of people love it. I do okay with the blushes and the highlighters as well, but the foundation and the powders and stuff, I need to stay away from it. I don't know why. Has to be an ingredient or something, but I use shade 235. You all know I buy this when I order from BH, and I'm buying this. I buy like 6 or 7 at a time. I love it. But you would be interested to know that I have not used it in quite a while. I have been going through my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Setting Powder in shade 600, and I have fallen in love with that again. And so I'm not feeling so bad like with my stash of this running low, because actually L'Oreal is the powder that I have on today on top of a very light to medium coverage drugstore foundation. But yeah, and I actually love how this powder looks, the L'Oreal, so not doing too bad. And the last thing is 2 brow products, and I actually finished more than this other brow products as well, but I don't know if I threw them away. And one is the Colourpop Precision Brow Pencil. This is probably Bangin' Brunette, right? Oh no, this was one of the new shades, Cool Cocoa, and that's why I kept it, right? So I think it has like, yeah, it have like nothing left. But this is a shade I'm trying to see if I can get a little swatch for you all to see. Right, you all see this shade? For those of you who like Bangin' Brunette, you like black and brown, or you feel you might be a little bit in between, try Cool Cocoa. Cool Cocoa, well, it is a cooler tone, which I can appreciate, especially for brows. But I think out of all the Colourpop shades, I love this one the most for me. I don't know why. I mean, I can definitely work with Bangin' Brunette or the black and brown. Just based on how you stroke it and how you brush it through, you could either, you know, either deepen or lighten. But this one I had really loved. So that's why I kept it. And of course, you'll know when it comes to high-end brow pencils, the Benefit Precisely My Brow is definitely my favorite. I don't use this very often because I save it. It is expensive. The last piece hanging on by a thread. But yeah, I saved it to, you know, just remind you all. But yes, this is shade 4.5. And again, in the Benefit Brow Pencils, this has been my favorite shade. It's been the perfect one for me. 4 a little bit too light. I could use 5, but I find that my brows look a little bit too heavy with that one. 4.5, perfection. Just in case this is your favorite brow pencil and you constantly repurchase it, definitely get it on sale. Sometimes it's at 50% off. That's when to stock up. But yeah, try the 4.5. Let me know if you all like it. But I actually finished some makeup products too during the quarantine. Excuse me. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. Because when you're like me and you're collecting a lot of products, sometimes it's difficult to finish them, but yeah. So guys, those are my quarantine empties. I hope that while you may have a little bit more time at home, you are using your products. Don't skip them. But most importantly, it's all about taking a little bit of extra time to spend on yourself. Love you. Take care of yourself. It's all about self-love, self-preservation, self-care. Take care of yourself first so that you can definitely take care of others better. I love you guys. See ya. Bye.